So we are almost a week out from the 98th Academy Awards, so I saw it as the perfect opportunity to come back here and let you guys know who I think will end up winning, starting off with Best Picture. And honestly, I think it goes between two films. I think those are One Battle After Another and Sinners. I really don't think any other film nominated here has a chance of winning. Not that there aren't great films. I think there's many great films in the Best Picture lineup. I think One Battle and Sinners are the only films with a chance to actually take home the prize. So, right, One Battle. I think I think this is PTA's biggest film. I mean, it had like a $134 million budget, I think. So just a gigantic film. He's been formulating it for how long? He said like 20, 30 years. It even actually did pretty well. I think it did a pretty nice job breaking out into like more mainstream, making like over $200 million, his highest grossing film. So his largest in terms of success and just overall size and scale. I think it came together beautifully. Just this masterpiece that works on every level. And then Sinners, I mean, Ryan Coogler, I think just has such a great filmography. Ryan Coogler is just an incredible filmmaker. I've enjoyed all of his films from Fruitvale Station, which was his first film, all the way to this one. I think this is probably his magnum opus, my personal favorite film of his, just how it covers music and culture, and even what it does with the vampires, I found fascinating, and it just all came together so well. And I think Sinners um, could win, but overall, I'm going to give the edge to One Battle, just because I think it's just the way things have been going. I think it's been really been positioned to win. But then again, I feel like Sinners is kind of lingering there in quite a few categories. But nonetheless, I'm going to give it to One Battle, but I would not be surprised if Sinners does end up taking it. But still, going to give it to One Battle. All right, Best Director. Now, okay. There is very few categories in the oh my gosh, in the 98th Academy Awards that I am like 100% certain in. Best Director is one of those categories. I am 100% certain that PTA ends up walking away with Best Director. I mean, he has been nominated 14 times and has lost. He has never won Best Director, been nominated 14 times. If he loses again, I don't think he's ever going to win. I think this is the perfect opportunity for PTA to walk away with Best Director. Like I said previously, this is his largest film. I think some would consider this to be his magnum opus. I mean, just from a perspective of size, this is his largest film. He's, again, like I said, working on the film for like 20, 30 years, just formulating it. This fucking masterpiece. And then again, like so many nominations. So he has a great overdue narrative. The Academy loves an overdue narrative. So just, I think it's the perfect opportunity to make him win here. Best actor. Okay, so I, there was a decent chunk of time where I was pretty sure where I was going for my prediction, right? Where I don't think Leonardo DiCaprio has a chance. I don't think Ethan Hawke has a chance. Wagner Moura is interesting because I feel like not very many people are talking about him, which I think is unfortunate. I have not seen The Secret Agent yet. I plan on watching it before next Sunday, when the Oscars happens. But not very many people have been talking about him. But I feel like there is some room there. Like he could sneak in there, possibly. But I think it's between Michael B. Jordan and Timothy Chalamet. And originally, I was leaning for, like I said, a good chunk of time there. I was leaning towards one of them. I was leaning towards Timothy Chalamet, and I'd like to see Timothy Chalamet win. I love Timothy Chalamet, huge Timothy Chalamet fan. Okay, I love so many of his films. I mean, Beautiful Boy, I didn't care for, but I still think Timothy gave a tremendous performance. So it's like even if it's a film I don't care for, I think Timothy still managed to turn out a pretty good performance. And I just think his performance as Marty Mauser was just incredible. My personal favorite performance of his in his career thus far. And I 100% think he should walk away with Best Actor. And I think he easily could. Like, people online are like, oh, all these different things about Timothy Chalamet. Oh, it's going to rub the Academy the wrong way. Oh, he shouldn't win, or whatever. Look, he can be as cocky as he wants. He's Timothy Chalamet. He is an incredible actor. He is one of, if not the best actor of his generation, in my opinion. And he's such an incredible powerhouse performance. And he has just been doing so much because you can tell he's passionate about it, and he's so authentic and like, oh my gosh, just give it to him, bro. It's like I know I can't keep talking about Timothy Chalamet because I'm gonna start fanboying over him. It's a whole thing, bro. But Michael B. Jordan, I feel like has definitely been picking up steam. Like I said earlier, I mean, I think Sinners has certainly been lingering over a few of these categories, and I think this is certainly one where I feel like Michael B. Jordan. I mean, he just gave a tremendous dual performances. He played the twins Smoke and Stack, and he did a great job in those roles because he managed to make their dynamic and their relationship so natural and so believable, and managed to build out a really nice distinction within each character, within the performances, just building them out completely, just aspects of the characters, and it was brilliantly done. Just really great, and I'm glad to see he's getting awards attention for it. I'm glad to see that Michael B. Jordan is getting attention because I think he's an amazing actor. Even he was in Coogler's first film, Fruitvale Station, where I think he gave a really good performance. So I think it's between Timothy and Michael B. Jordan. I'm still leaning towards Timothy. I could see Michael B. Jordan walking away with it, but like just barely. I don't know. Gonna go with Timothy. So far we have one battle, PTA, Timothy Chalamet, best act. Okay, this one's obvious. This one's been obvious for quite a while now. Kate Hudson. No, I'm just kidding. Jessie Buckley is so walking away with best actress. Like, oh my gosh. Come on. Come on. You know, nobody else in this category has a chance in hell of beating her. She gave such just an incredible raw performance in the film. It's this absolute powerhouse performance. It was so great and amazing. Oh my gosh. And I feel like everybody, it's kind of the consensus that Jesse's going to end up winning. Rightfully so. Dude, imagine anybody else wins. I mean, there's some great performances here, right? Like, Emma Stone, I think, gave an incredible performance in Begonia. So did Renee Rinsby, Rose Byrne. We don't talk about Kate Hudson in Songs in Blue. But no, Jessie Buckley 100% walking away with Best Actress. Best Supporting Actor. Oh my gosh, bro. The supporting actor and actress. That's like up to this point with all the categories we've talked about, I've had sort of like an area where I've wanted to go. Not these next two because supporting actor, I legitimately have no clue where it's gonna go. There was like a few seconds where I thought maybe I did. No, not anymore. Where like right, I was thinking for a while. I was like, okay, Benicio del Toro is picking up a lot of steam. It'll probably go to him. Then Sean Penn won at SAG. And I'm like, okay, well, I personally would pick Sean Penn to win, even though I don't like Sean Penn as a person. He gave such an incredible, evil, monstrous performance in one battle after another that I think it deserves to win. I'm gonna be completely honest. Um, I don't see a Lordy, Lindo, or Skarsgård winning. I honestly think it's between Sean Penn and Benicio del Toro. But then again, I really don't even know if that's right either. Like, I really don't know where to go here. It's very interesting. If Jacob Elordi ends up winning, or Lindo, I'd be very happy. If Skarsgård ended up winning, that'd be a huge surprise, and I wouldn't mind it. Like, sentimental value, I thought was decent. I mean, I enjoyed it. Thought it was really good. It's a film I sort of respect more than I specifically, like, enjoy. Like I'm probably never gonna rewatch it, or if I do, it's gonna be a while. But no, he gave a good performance. Who do I think will win? Oh, shit. Uh, I guess Sean Penn right now, but I could easily see it going to Benicio. Hey, or it could be a surprise and be a Lordy Linda or Skarsgård. I honestly have no clue. Best supporting actress. This is even more of a mystery. Okay, where like you know like supporting actor, right? I was able to be like, okay, it'll probably be between these two or whichever. Best supporting actors, I can't do that. I legitimately don't know. Like, Tiana Taylor, I could see. Like, she's not in the film very much, but her presence lingers over the entire thing. Wunmi Mosaku was terrific in Sinners. I love the presence that she brought to that film. Amy Madigan, I really don't want Amy Madigan to win. I really don't. Like, I watched Weapons and I was like, it was good. I gave the film like a 4.5 out of 5 on Letterboxd. And I thought Amy was fun in the film. But the amount of glaze that the film gets is ridiculous, in my opinion. Maybe there's something I missed. Maybe I need to rewatch the film at some point. I don't see it. I think all these performances are way better. Not that she was bad. She was fun. She was fun to watch on screen. But these performances are way better. Alright. I had the same problem in my Citadel Value review. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Um, but then Elle Fanning, but then she was incredible. And then you have Elle Fanning. I don't see Elle Fanning winning. I see her winning for Citadel Value. I don't see Amy Madigan winning, but then again, could the Weapons hype be picking up more steam? Or is it just pure delusion from like the Weapons glazers out there on the front lines, like deluding my thinking into just thinking of Amy Madigan winning? I don't know. Currently, though, I'm gonna go with Tiana Taylor, but I would not be surprised if we get Lilius for sentimental value. I don't know how to pronounce the first two parts of her name. That's why I didn't say the whole thing. Because I don't like butchering other people's names. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, really have no idea where it's going to go here. Alright. Screenplay. Best original screenplay. Blue Moon, It Was Just an Accident, Marty Supreme Sentimental Value, and Sinners. Okay. Well. I have not seen It Was Just an Accident. I really want to, though. I probably will this week, honestly. And I'll probably end up making a review on it. So that's how you'll know if I end up making a review. But also I have a Letterboxd, just like look on there. Yeah. You also have Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Blue Moon. Now, something I've had to make a clear distinction of is who I want to win versus who I actually think will win. Okay? And this is a time where I have to do that. It's like, I don't know. I don't think It Was Just an Accident. I don't think it will be Blue Moon. I think it will be between Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, and Sinners. I could see. I mean, I feel like I'm trying to make the cogs turn in my brain, trying to think of who will win. No, actually, I'm gonna go with Sinners here. All right. My personal pick would be Marty Supreme, but I think Sinners just has such a well done screenplay. And I think it'll go to Sinners, honestly. Best adapted screenplay. Now, here's what I can't believe. I was gonna make a whole video about this, and I still might. But I don't know, it's so close to the Oscars, I might not. Wake Up Dead Man has just been completely ignored at every awards show. Like, why? How? This is insanity. Wake Up Dead Man. Okay, so the first two Knives Out films. Knives Out got nominated for original screenplay. Glass Onion got nominated for adapted screenplay. You're telling me Glass Onion got nominated for its screenplay, but Wake Up Dead Man didn't? I think that's a little bit crazy. I think that's a little bit wild. All right, but I can't. It's not. It's not here. We're in the present now, so we just talk about what we currently have. I just wanted to talk about that for a second. But no. So I'm gonna say One Battle wins this easily. My personal pick would be Begonia, but I see it going to One Battle After Another, 100%. Just a brilliant screenplay. Best animated feature. I haven't seen enough of these. I really haven't. I've only seen Elio and Zootopia 2. But hey, like General Hux said in Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, I don't care if any of these win. I just need K-pop Demon Hunters to lose. Enough said. Best international feature, we have The Secret Agent. It was just an accident, sentimental value, Surat, and the voice of Hein Rahab. I haven't seen enough of these, unfortunately. I know I sound like an idiot talking about this. It's like, oh, I haven't seen enough of the international feature films. I love. I've wanted to catch up on so many of these. I just haven't yet. Probably will. I need to. I need to lock in. Still, though, sentimental value, I feel like could walk away with it. Just going off word of mouth, going off what I've heard. The only one on your seen is sentimental value. I want to watch The Secret Agent, but I've heard it's a pretty long watch. So, or I've heard it's like a pretty like, I think it's a long film. No, I don't know, but I will get around to it. It was just an accident I could see winning. Sirat, I don't really see winning, honestly. I haven't really heard that much. And the voice of Hein Rahab, I guess I could see maybe, perhaps. But overall, I see it either going, it was just an accident or sentimental value. Documentary feature, I have not seen any of these. Best casting, we have Hamnet, Marty Supreme, The Secret Agent, Sinners, and Wicked for Good. I don't see it going to The Secret Agent. I definitely don't see it going to Wicked for Good. It's like, I find it so hilarious, Wicked for Good's fall from grace, with just when like everybody was like predicting what was going to get nominated, and it was like everybody was like predicting Wicked for Good in all these categories, and then the film comes out, people don't care for it, and then people just drop it from like all their predictions, and then nominations come out and it only gets put in like casting and maybe one other category. I don't remember. We'll see here in a second, but nonetheless. So I don't see it going to Secret Agent. I don't see it going to Wicked for Good. Hamnet, I do think the casting was pretty great there, but I don't know. Very shaky on that one. It'd be a big surprise. It'd be one of the biggest surprises of the night for me if that happened. I'd have to go between Marty Supreme and Sinners, and that's why I've said multiple times in other categories. But no, I do think it does. And overall, though, I'd have to give the edge to Marty Supreme. I think there were so many perfect castings in that film. Best cinematography. Okay. Um, I think Train Dreams ends up walking away here with it. I do. Train Dreams just had incredible cinematography. The way it managed to capture the beauty of nature, I thought was amazing. Then again, I can also see it going to Frankenstein, just because that film just had just this incredible, just sprawling set design. It was amazing. What am I talking about? Did I still say set design? Oh my gosh, we're in cinematography. I need to lock in. No, the cinematography. Never mind. What? No, no, I don't even know what happened. Brain fart, I guess. But no, I see Train Dreams. Sinners, I don't think so. One Battle had great cinematography, but I don't. think so, nor do I think Marty Supreme. I think it would be between One Battle and Train Dreams, but I'm gonna give the edge to Train Dreams. Best film editing. This is my most controversial pick. I'd personally give it to F1. I think that film's incredibly edited. But honestly, I'd say One Battle. Maybe well, Marty Supreme also just had brilliant editing, I think. So it could be that. I'm gonna give it to Marty Supreme, actually. Yep. Production design, like I was talking about earlier for some reason. Don't know what happened there, but no. Um, we don't talk enough about how incredible the set design or the production design Marty Supreme was. I mean, that film, it so perfectly set you in the time period. And just whether it's going down the street and it just feels so populated, so lived in, and it really sets you in the time period, and just all these things. It's just so brilliant, feels so lived in. The set design was great, and it doesn't get enough discussion. But Frankenstein, the production design in that film was just so like sprawling and beautiful and gigantic. I could see it going there. I don't really see it going to any of these other ones, especially not One Battle. Even though I do think it was good, it wasn't anything special in my opinion. Sinners had really good set production design, but not anything notable. I feel like Marty or Frankenstein. So I overall I'd have to give it to I remember I have to make the distinction, but I think will win versus what I want to win. I'd like to see Frankenstein win, but I think it could go to Marty Supreme. Maybe Hamnet though. I don't know. No, okay. I'm gonna give it to Marty Supreme. Costume design. Oh, this was the other category that Wicked for Good got into. That's right. Okay. How did Avatar Fire and Ash even get on here, bro? Come on. Frankenstein, Hamnet, Sinners, Wicked for Good. I don't see Wicked for Good happening. I don't see Wicked for Good walking away with a single thing. I'm being completely honest. Not Wicked for Good, not Avatar Fire and Ash. I think it's between these three films. Like if Avatar Fire and Ash seriously ends up winning costume design, they just need to pack it up. Like at that point. But no, we have Frankenstein, Hamnet, Sinners. I think because this costume design in Frankenstein was just so sprawling and like beautiful. It was really good in Hamnet as well as Sinners. I feel like it would go to Frankenstein. Makeup and hairstyling. My personal pick would be The Smashing Machine, even though I know it's not very popular to like that film. Hell, I don't even really like that. I don't even like the movie. I thought The Smashing Machine was like mid as hell. I give it like a 2.5 out of 5. I think it just completely lost focus and just like completely just fell off. It was pretty bad. But the makeup and hairstyling was amazing for the film. The Rock completely transformed, and it was very, very good. It was also really good in Sinners. I didn't really mess with the makeup and hairstyling in Frankenstein, but it's also not what I messed with. It's what the Academy did. So I don't know. I haven't seen Kokuho, and I haven't seen The Ugly Stepsister, so I can't speak on either of those. I could see. My pick. I think Sinners will win. Original score. Man, I would love to see Begonia walk away with original score. It really doesn't get talked about enough, but I'm saying it's probably going to go to Sinners. Original song. I really hope it doesn't go to Golden. I really hope it doesn't go to Golden. I think it will go to I Lied to You from Sinners. It's so incredible and amazing. Like, oh my gosh. Best sound. F1 had incredible sound design. I'm going to be completely honest, but it probably won't win. Honestly, one battle after another, probably. Best visual effects. I find it insane that Jurassic World Rebirth is on there. The effects in that film were dog shit. The Lost Best I have not seen, though. It's going to go to Avatar Fire and Ash. I mean, those even if you don't care for those films, I don't care for the films, but even I can admit that those films look fucking incredible. It's so walking away with visual effects. Best animated short film. I have not seen any of these, unfortunately. Live action short film. I've not seen any of them, and documentary short film. I've not seen. Let's see here. Sentimental Value got 6 nominations. Martin Scream got 7, 8, 8, 11. So this is interesting. 13. Again, most nominated film in Academy history, rightfully so. It was incredible. But who do I think will be walking away with the most awards? I think one battle after another will. I'm gonna be completely honest here. But yeah, no, so those are my thoughts on who will win in the 98th Academy Awards. I am so excited for next week, a week from tomorrow, because I'm hoping, well, it's like 8:13 right now. I'm hoping to get the video out tonight. I might wait until the morning though. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Anyways, yeah, so that's the video. If you guys enjoyed today's video or any of my other content, please consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.